It's time for Stay Tuned to Our Planet, and right here, right now, at STOP, we are a hot mess. The point is, it's hot in the city tonight. Actually, all day round, because we have a bad case of UHI. It's called Urban Heat Island. It's a problem. Being really hot is bad for you, and it's bad for the Earth. Major heat waves have caused more deaths since 1890 than bushfires, cyclones, earthquakes, floods, and severe storms all combined. The hotter a city gets, the more electricity we use. I mean, think about it. It gets hot, we go inside, we turn on the aircon. I really like this next statement. I think it sums everything up quite well. Heat in general, it impacts people, the health system, transport, the environment, even social interactions. It's quite incredible. Now, whoever said that sounds like they know what they're talking about. They must be an expert in urban heat, which is why we're talking to him. Hi Sebastian, what is an urban heat island?
Every city has an urban heat island. So when you think of what was there before, probably a meadow or a forest, things are cooler. When you do introduce buildings and roads and walkways and driveways and trains and everything else that makes a city, you'll introduce heat. When we build very dense suburbs, the air spaces between the buildings, they're not ventilated, and then heat will accumulate, and that of course contributes to urban overheating. Your city can be 10, even 15 degrees warmer than a nearby national park.
Sebastian's work investigates how planning and design can help reduce the impact of heat on humans, the built environment, and urban ecosystems.
When you live in a hot city, you simply have a higher risk to be exposed to extreme heat.
So that's outside, but what about inside? Like I look at my home or my bedroom, like the places that I really have control over. What's causing those to heat up?
It's things that you wouldn't maybe suspect, like appliances that are on standby, like your television, chargers, power boards, all those kind of things that consume energy even when they're switched off. They all contribute to warmth in your building.
So what is standby power? It actually has a way cooler name. It can go by phantom power or vampire power. It's the power that your appliances use even when you're not actively using them, because it's still sucking up electricity, just like Morbius sucks up all the fun. So appliances still draw power when they're not in use.
Yes, and it's also components in your electronics, like transistors, that will just, by the nature how they function, will be hot.
Does that mean, like, I don't know, my electric toothbrush is there having its own little heating space?
So even if you're not using it and you have it fully charged sitting on your charger, it will still draw a little bit of a current because it wants to keep the battery at full charge. It will always draw some charge and therefore some energy is used. So it's always better to switch off chargers when you don't want things to charge. We always have to think about scale because we are 7 billion people and they are probably, I don't know, 100 million electric toothbrushes out there.
My phone always feels like its own little heat mat. Why is that?
The only thing to make your phone cool is to switch off. Our telephones, gaming consoles, and our televisions, they all draw a lot of electricity. So first of all, in your phone, there should be a setting to preserve battery power. That should be always switched on. If you have your phone on, even if you don't use it, you know that the battery still discharges and you need to recharge it at some point. It still uses electricity. Every app, every scroll of a feed consumes a lot of energy, not just in your phone, but also the infrastructure to keep all these apps going is making such a huge contribution to climate change.
Leaving multiple appliances on standby could be responsible for up to 10% of your household electricity bill.
Turning Wi-Fi off completely, that's the only way that you can stop this electricity being wasted. And it all, on a mass scale, contributes to reducing the amount of power that is needed to run the internet all the time.
Well, thank you so much for talking. It's been so fascinating.
My pleasure, Matt. My pleasure.
All right, so what are we doing? First off, turn off your as I was saying, turn off your Wi-Fi at night. Also, make sure to turn off your TV and gaming consoles, that kind of thing, at the power point. Also, make sure to close down apps on your phone as well as switch your phone to dark mode when you can. And turn off your laptops and phones when you're not using them. Once you come back, I want to know how long you lasted. Was it an hour? A day? 3 minutes? Make sure to let us know by using the hashtag STOP2030 or POWERDOWN.